Slot Car News, sponsored by LEB Hobbies, your specialist in home and hobby slot car racing. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Slot Car News. We have quite a bit to get to, so we are just going to jump right in, get stuck right in. Racetrack Scenics leading us off this week. They have a new Ferrari building, and this is all their newer products are made with an improved grade of wood that they have, that's MDF that they use, and they've recently improved to a higher grade. So what you're going to get is a smoother finish when you sand it, and definitely I've seen this in some of the recent products that they've sent me. You can definitely tell that it's I don't know if it's necessarily harder, although it might be, but it is definitely a finer grain, so it sands quite nicely, and yeah, it's fantastic. Good stuff. That is available, or will be available. I think it is available. I was just talking with or messaging Kevin this morning. It is not on their website yet, but by the time this is out, I'm thinking it will be. Magnetic Racing. They have a pretty interesting product that they've shared with me. They are remaking the Scalextric Marshall's Hut. That was a classic kit, and I think this is a pretty interesting kit. I think is a better idea. There's so much that Scalextric did over the years, and you know, I know you can't keep doing the same things over and over and over again, but it seems like maybe some things should be kept around or brought back. Having said that, they did bring back a number of pieces in resin, which I think are fantastic. I do have those, and here's hoping that they bring back more, because I think the long history that they have definitely lends itself to bringing back some of those classic products, because I think there's a lot of people out there would be really, really excited to see some of the vintage stuff come out again. And I'm sure that people that aren't in the UK would love to have some of this older kind of classic styled kits. Thankfully for us, Magnetic Racing has done just that, as I said. The pictures that you see here are obviously the unpainted version, and then you see the painted possibility here as well. Very, very cool stuff from them. We are going to jump around here a little bit. No, we're not. We're just going to go right down the list because I don't want to forget anything this week. From NSR, Senna and Prost Formula 1 cars. Now, the Senna car is in the historic line series, and the Prost car technically is not. It comes with a bit more marking materials and a sticker and a thank you card and things like that. I think it comes with a sticker. It should come with a sticker. If it doesn't, oh well. The Prost car is just kind of a regular release car, and I mean, how can you go wrong with either of these liveries? I think anybody that is a fan of the 90s Formula 1 era would be very, very interested in these cars. Also coming, or also arrived, that those cars had arrived, the Formula 1s from Senna and Prost. The new McLarens have arrived as well. One with a yellow kind of details on it, the marker colors, I guess you'd say, and then one with red on it as well. Black and gold cars. I do love me some black and gold cars. I think I'm not alone in that, in any case. So we have those cars that have just arrived in angle winder and sidewinder, by the way. So, you know, technically 4 cars. The Senna and Prost cars are obviously only in line. There we are. That's the NSR news for this week. Scale Auto news this week. They are just showing the Callaway GT3, the Valvoline livery on this car. I have and it's not here, the black Callaway. Baby, this is a spectacular looking car. I'm a sucker for test cars, for cars that are, not the race livery car. That's what I mean by test cars, by the way. What we have also is 2 new kits that have been announced. Are 2 new kits. Gotta get that proper grammar. The Aurica and an Acura. Now these are both 1/24 scale kits. You can see that they come with a very beefy chassis. These are built for, obviously you need to paint it. You need to be a hobbyist or at least a painter. But the chassis on these is definitely, your high-end club racing style chassis. These cars are absolutely going to scream, I'm sure, and you need to check them out. Scale Auto is pretty much, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, pretty much the biggest full-line slot company that I think we have now. Multiple scales, a track system, timing systems, controllers. They make pretty much everything. It's really pretty incredible. SCX with a new Renault 5. Now, I mean, these cars have been around for quite a while. This mold is a good mold of the car. I do like it quite a bit. We did a bunch of them when I worked for the company, and the car does go quite nicely. And they have redone, or another livery, I should say, analog and digital on these cars. Obviously, digital being what SCX is calling the advanced system these days. And yeah, I'm not sure. I think maybe Brian Young is bringing these things in from SCX from Spain, and I hope so, because they're good cars. People need to check them out if you can. We have a bit of Carrera news, not quite news about new cars as such, not yet anyway, but the Formula Ones that they just brought in, the Red Bulls and the Ferraris, those are sold out at Carrera of America. So what does that mean? Does that mean they're out at dealers? No, it does not. Dealers have them now. All of the inventory, or I shouldn't say all, because maybe there's 1 or 2 floating around, at Carrera America is gone. They're the distributor. So what does that mean? It means that all of the dealers then have them. When those are sold out, they're gone. Now is your time, as I said in the LEB newsletter that's going out, actually went out 15 minutes ago by the time you all see this, that those 4 Formula One cars from Carrera are sold out at the distribution level. Dealers have them. There's a difference between a dealer and a distributor. The only one in North America that is a distributor for Carrera is Carrera itself, under the Carrera of America name. Dealers, anybody else is just a dealer. There's no other distributor in North America other than Carrera of America. In any case, you get it, I think. Those cars are sold out. Scalextric now, the Camaro, the sort of stars and stripes car that you see here, that car, I think it's a 78 or 79. It could be an 80. Yeah, I had a 76. 77 was the older body. So, regardless, it doesn't really matter. Beautiful looking car. That car is now available at dealers. Boy, howdy, that one's going to be popular here. Speaking of popular, shut the front door. A new mold, a very cool BRM Formula One car. That was wide right. Beautiful new BRM Formula One car. Again, Scalextric stuff is 1/32 scale. You can digitize it. They don't make digital cars. They make a DPR plug. I don't know that you can digitize that Formula One car. It's pretty damn small inside. Basically a little tiny cigar car. That's all I got for news this week. Please come back after the racing and show news, and I will have an editorial about my soapbox again about smaller companies and why we should support them. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. I should have checked with Slot Invasion. They sent me this very nice toolkit. The discussion this week is about small companies and really kind of what they've brought to us. They have a really nice little toolkit that they sent me. I'm not 100% sure if they're selling this. Regardless, Slot Invasion makes some cool, innovative, very niche products. A number of the aftermarket tire companies, some based here in the U.S., Paul Gage Tires, Quick Slicks, Super Tires. They're small companies with people who have a passion for the hobby. They're hobbyists by and large. Even if they aren't, frankly, it doesn't matter. They support the hobby in a great way. And I did get a box, and I'm going to do some testing on these soon. Bobcat slot car tires. Very cool things here. We will, can we? It's trying to focus on my face. Damn it, stop focusing on my face. No. Hey, is it? Yes. There you go. That took forever. Bobcat. They're nice kind of gummy tires. I'm going to be interested to try them out. And it's companies like these guys, companies like that I've already mentioned, Racetrack Scenics, Magnetic Racing, the folks that I kind of lead off with at the top of every show. I do that intentionally because it gets more views on definitely on those products. Because I mean, none of these companies are particularly big, but the smaller ones where it's one or two people, a handful of people essentially doing everything for the company. I feel like I should, and I think we should, as hobbyists, definitely support those folks as much as possible. This is as much of I don't want to, go all Deepak Chopra on everybody, go all metaphysical, philosophical, religious on everybody. But I think it's kind of a moral thing to support the smaller companies with our money, with, in my case, giving them some attention that I am very thankful to be able to get, that I have because I have the news and I can show the products and I can talk about the products. That's my intention here, is to talk about new products, old products, things that may have gotten overlooked. And I don't want us to skip past how lucky we are, quite frankly, to have all these smaller companies that make really great, niche kinds of things. And all of these companies, I mean, Slot Invasion, Bobcat, the tire companies I mentioned, there's a bunch of them that do just amazing work, and it's as much a passion for them as it is, kind of a nice little side business. No one's getting rich doing any of this. Even the big companies, Scalextric, Carrera, they're nobody's getting rich in this business. It's a small hobby, and it's kind of nice that it's a small hobby. But at the same time, that means that for the smaller companies, we need to stop and be thankful, I guess, and if the products are right for you, check out those products and have fun with them, because they make nice stuff. In any case, I know that was maybe a little thin for an editorial, but it's kind of the driving reason for me to do Slot Car News. I really I love the hobby, and while it can be sort of trying at times with some of the nonsense that goes on social media with people's criticisms of people that put themselves out there, it's a really cool hobby that we're involved in, where there's just so many friendly, caring people that work in the hobby. and that really put themselves out there and do lots of great work for us to get cool toys. There, I said it. They are toys. Too many ums, I'm sorry. In any case, thank you very much for watching the news. Thank you very much to the folks that showed up the last couple days on some of the live streams, or the live stream and the other video that I did. I have 2 other videos ready to go. I have chaparral videos still yet to come. I'll probably put one of those out next week. And I have walkarounds to a greater or lesser degree of all of the cars. Now, obviously, I was only able to get really close access to the 2F only. You know, it was just amazing to be able to get that access and to see the cars in general. But I do have other videos that I'll show very soon. And like I said, I do have another video or two videos all ready to go. They're on my the Buy Me a Coffee has seen one of them so far, and early next week they'll see the other. If you want to support me directly, you can through the Buy Me a Coffee link, which I will put in the description of the video under the video. You don't have to do that. That's perfectly okay if you don't. I do appreciate the folks that do that, and they get to see some content a little early. There we are. Is that it? I think it is it. Thank you very much, folks. I will be doing more live streams. Probably I will do one on Sunday. We'll see. Cheers, folks. See you all again real soon.